Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, MR4K Upscaler. Um, this video, it's going to be, how shall I put this? Another explanation as to why I still defend the Xbox One X. Now, as you all know, as you all have seen my 2000 something videos, you know I have everything. I have Nintendo Switch, I have HTC Vive, I have Oculus Rift, various different 4K players, various different types of OLED TVs and LED TVs and etc., etc., etc. PlayStation VR, Nvidia Shield, Roku. I mean, should I go on? Just good luck going through all my 2000 videos and you will see exactly what I have. I have everything, okay? And I'm not doing this to brag about it in some kind of pretentious way. I'm just saying this so you guys understand that I'm not a fanboy, okay? But these days, Xbox been getting a lot of hate, and I quite honestly can't pinpoint exactly why. Some people will say, well, because of the sports and TV. Well, that was 2013, man. That was when they were advertising that stupid Kinect shit. That's over, man. Don't go back to 2013. Forget about 2013. We're talking now. That was a long time ago. Right now, a lot has changed since Phil Spencer took the helm to be the chairman of the Xbox One, Xbox, Microsoft, CEO. But with everything that Phil Spencer has done, let's just look at this from a unbiased point of view. Let's look at this from unbiased point of view. What has Phil Spencer done so far? Well, what has he done? Number one, he reduced the prices from the original Xbox One with the Kinect. He took the away Kinect, put it aside, and gave us just a bare bones Xbox for $3.99. And then even went as far to reduce that and give us a Xbox One with 500 gigabytes for $2.99. Alright? So he kept reducing and reducing, and he did all of that in the first 2 quarters of 2014. And he also released another console, which is the same console, but just with the hyper solid state drive called the Xbox One Elite. So he did that in the first 2 quarters of 2014. And the console was released in 2013 November. So let's not get twisted with the facts here. I'm just here to give you the facts. I'm not here to say hooray, hooray Xbox or hooray, hooray. How about fuck all the consoles? How about fuck every product out there? Fuck every brand. I'm just here to tell you the facts. And that's it. Now, if you don't like it, that's fine. Look, man, if you don't like Xbox, that's fine. I'm not making this video to tell you, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm sorry about the language. You have to like Xbox. You don't have to like anything. It's a free will life. Do whatever the hell you want to do in life, okay? But don't try to sell me something. I'm not here trying to sell anything. I'm just here trying to give Sony fanboys a little history lesson of Microsoft here. Alright, that's what this is about, a history lesson. If you don't like it, then don't watch the video. You want to make a video about me? Go right ahead, make a video about me too. But good luck with, I don't know what you're going to say. That MR4K gave all the facts, and he's not a fanboy. He's got all the consoles. He's got everything. So go right ahead. I'm not going to waste time replying to anybody that makes a video. First of all, anybody who makes a video about me, you have to remember all you're doing is you're giving me more spotlight. Meaning that I'll jump from 13,000 to 20,000 subscribers. So go ahead. Make my day, please. I could use some extra money. But let's get back to the reason I have to address all of this in the beginning. So all of these haters, and these fanboys and all of these other YouTubers out there who think they know me, but they don't really know me, get the wrong idea. They think, because here's the reason. The reason why some of them, they don't like me because they don't know me. Well, here's the thing. You will never know me unless you get to know me personally, face to face. You can't know me from the internet, man. You have to know me to be with me, to spend time with me as a friend in person to really know me. Okay? So let's just leave it there. You don't know me. Okay? So that out of the way, I had to say this because of the haters, the fanboys, and all the other trash out there that exists on the scum of the internet. Not that I really give a shit. I really don't. I don't give a shit about somebody who lives 1,000 miles away and typing on a keyboard. I could give a shit less. If somebody wants to say something to me, they're going to have to say it in person. That's how I work. Alright, so that out of the way, I had to say that so I can acknowledge that for 6 minutes. And if you didn't like it for 6 minutes, well, too freaking bad. Now, moving on to the history of Microsoft, Xbox One, and Phil Spencer. As I said, in 2013, when he first announced Xbox One for $500, was it $500? Yes, Xbox One for $500. You have to remember, guys, it was not his choice. He wasn't the one. He wasn't even the CEO chairman. He was just somebody pitching a product. That was his job, okay? He works for Microsoft, so he has to pitch it. That's your job, okay? You work for the company, you have to pitch a sale from the company. That's part of the gig. It's part of the job, okay? So it's not his fault. Even though everybody booed him. I don't know why the fuck everyone booed him, because it wasn't his decision. It was the other guys and the other CEO that was there at the time that made a decision that they want to implement entertainment and gaming into the Xbox One on 2013. And I disagreed. I said that the Kinect was a failure with the Xbox 360 and it's going to be a failure with the Xbox One on 2013. And especially this whole be connected at all time on the internet, it's another failure that I didn't like. Now, as far as digital downloads, I really had no issue with digital downloads because most of my stuff, honestly, it's just my own personal preference. It's digital downloads to begin with. So there has been, look, the original release of the Xbox One in 2013, it didn't go so well. It had a lot of issues, had a lot of problems with the pricing and what was inside and the value. Did it have that value to be $500? No. So there was a lot of problems. It wasn't just me that was saying this. It was Adam Sassler. You guys know who Adam Sassler is from Revision. They don't have Revision anymore. They went out of business. But Adam Sassler, even he said when he was doing interviews, like, why are you guys so focused so much on the entertainment and cable and TV and Kinect? Why aren't you guys focused on the gaming? So he took a lot of heat for that, and he didn't like it because he was at the time working for the E3 Revision. I only met Adam Sassler one time when I was in the where the hell was I? Oh, this is a while back, man. This is like in I think it was 2012. I was in San Francisco, just Bay Area, just briefly, really there, and I bumped into him in the airport just quickly, and he had some hat, was wearing some hats, some interesting clothing, you know. So anyway, I said, hey, what's up, Adam? How you doing, man? I'm from YouTube, blah 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 blah, and all this, and he shook my hands, and I said hi, and that's it. It was just a quick, brief hi. That's it. I just met him briefly. And that was it. And other people too that you know. They recognized him, they said hi, so, you know, he's in the media, so people know who he is. Anyway, so even he didn't like the fact that what they've done with the Xbox One in 2013. And this is why Sony had the advantage in 2013 and took off like a dragon, okay? Alright, now that you understand that, which I don't know why I should be telling you this, but I'm doing some little history, factual information here. Then everybody got upset. There was Xbox fanboys got totally pissed off, and they start writing emails, and in some cases, like, it got so bad that they took it to the next level. It was really bad for Microsoft, and they had to do something. There was so much negativity, so much backlash, that the Microsoft really, I'm sure even Bill Gates came to the Bill Gates, or even Bill Gates says, all right, guys, we're gonna have to fire some people here. This is not good. And that's exactly what happened. Some people got fired, because remember, he's still the guy who created the Microsoft. It's still his baby. Even though they have different CEOs, it's still his creation. He has the rightful ownership of the Microsoft. It's Bill Gates, so he can make the final decisions if he chooses to do so. It's his trademark, Microsoft. And so some heads got rolled. Some CEOs got cut off. They got fired. And then they put Phil Spencer in charge. And what happened once Phil Spencer got involved and officially made a CEO chairmanship to be the CEO of the Xbox headquarters? Guess what happens? The first two quarters of 2014 till March was April, between spring and summer, what have we seen? We have seen reduced prices, Kinect being taken away, dropped all the way to $300, in some cases $250, totally reduced the price of the Xbox One so that more people can buy it. And then come, 2015, he started toying around with maybe having a slimmer version of the Xbox One. He started also getting more games. He started listening to gamers and tried to bring as much games as possible. He brought Halo, Master Chief Collection, all of your Halo games. He brought them in. He brought back Xbox 360 backwards compatible games. He started bringing the games to the table, to the Xbox members, because he felt the only way I'm going to be able to fix this is to listen to the gamers. What is it the gamers want? Well, they want games. They don't care about the TV too much. They don't care about the Kinect. They don't care about the entertainment. If they want to be focused on TVs and entertainment, they're going to buy, satellite dish or best Blu-ray player or what have you out there, home entertainment center. They buy the console mainly for the games. So he brought those games. He brought all the backwards compatible games from the Xbox 360. He brought some new first-party exclusives. And then what happened in 2016? In 2016, he announced a slimmer version of the Xbox One. Xbox One. And he named it Xbox One S, Slim. Xbox One S, slimmer version of the Xbox One. But not only did he just redefine it to a smaller version of the Xbox One, he totally got rid of that brick because he was listening to the Xbox owners. They hated the brick, so he took care of the brick. He was basically taking notice. He was writing the notes down. All right, they don't want this. Get rid of that. They don't want this. Get rid of that. They don't want Kinect. Get rid of that. What do they want? They want a smaller console. They hate the VCR. They don't like this big giant VCR that takes too much damn space. They don't want the touch sensitive buttons. Get rid of that. They want the clicking buttons. They want the redefined controller. Let's give them a new redefined controller along with the Xbox One Elite, so they have a variety of different choices. So he did all of that. He did all of that because he listened to you. He took the notice and he started writing things down. Okay, but not only did he reduce the console, he also added a 4K player. 4K player, which at the time, 4K player was $400. Let's just think about that for a moment. Here he is selling a console for $300 $399 for 1 terabyte and 300 for 500 gigabytes. So right there, he's giving you a choice to have a console that not only is a Xbox One console, but at the same time supports the 4K upscaling and high dynamic range. So you're getting a slimmer, redesigned console that has upscaling, much better 4K upscaling, and high dynamic range with the games like Forza Horizon 3, Gears of War 4, and there's a couple more other games that support HDR. I mean, NBA 2K16 supports HDR. So he not only did he give you a 4K player, which by itself was $400, but he also gave you high dynamic range. And he also gave you a 4K streaming abilities on there as well. So you can watch 4K streamings like a Netflix in 4K. So he gave you a console for $300. And in some cases you could have gotten it for $250. For $300 with everything included, he gave you all of this. A 4K player, 4K streaming, upscaled 4K games with HDR for $300. For $300. And he did all that within 2 years. From 2013, 2014, 2015, all within 2 years, he was able to accomplish all of that. And now into the fourth year, when we look at the Xbox One X, he's giving you a true 4K powerhouse console. Not only are you going to be getting the true powerhouse 4K console, but at the same time, you're going to be getting a 4K player with Dolby Atmos and most likely with the metadata that's going to be able to read all the HDR formats. I wouldn't be surprised with the updates. We'll probably might see Dolby Vision, HLG, Advanced HDR. So this is a future-proof. So what he's doing here, he's making a future-proof console. So whatever they release out there in the future, they'll be able to compress that and read that. So that way your TV can have that signal out there from this console. So he's doing all of this for you. He's making a console that when you go out there and spend your $500 hard-earned cash, you know what you're getting for. So let's just go really quick with the Xbox One X. Okay. All right. This is at the time that I'm doing this recording, the most powerful GPU and the CPU you're going to be having on a console, with additional ridiculous 12 gigabytes of GDDR5 high-speed memory bus memory. Okay. Faster loading times. I mean, 4K player, 4K streaming, and then future HoloLens they're going to be included as well. 4K DVR recording, meaning you'll be able to record your gameplay in 4K and upload your games to YouTube on 4K. Which means you don't have to worry about buying Elgato for $300, the new 4K Elgato, whatever the hell they release out there. So in one box, you're getting all of this. But even if you don't have here's another great pitch. Here's another great pitch. Let's say I worked for Microsoft and I wanted to pitch this console. If this wasn't enough for you, that you shouldn't pay $500. You also can have this console without 4K. Even if you have a 1080p television, you're still going to benefit with a faster loading time, better graphics, because you're going to take the advantage of better graphics. Okay? Because this thing will have DirectX 12 open and we'll be able to utilize the full potential of all of these graphical enhancement that AMD and NVIDIA have, from anti-aliasing to higher texture filtering, all of that stuff you'll be able to utilize and make your game look better than it was on the Xbox One. So even if you don't have a 4K TV, you're still going to benefit from this console. But it's mainly pointed for those of you who do have a 4K TV. And honestly, I don't see a reason why you couldn't have a 4K TV. You can get a 4K TV for 700, 600. They really are cheap right now. All right, they're not like they're not out of your reach, man. You can get a 4K TV nowadays. So all of this you are getting for $500. Now people talk about exclusives. Well, can you name me a console? Here I am, even with Nintendo Switch, there's maybe two, 3 exclusives. That's it. And it's been, what, 7 months? Close to 8 months? 6 months, all right? And still, there's only like 2 or 3 exclusives. Can you name me a console that was released that had truckload of exclusives? I can't remember for the life of me a console that had shitload of exclusives. But what this one has in the beginning, it's going to have some kick-ass exclusive game that's really going to, guys, Forza 7 is truly going to show you what this console can do. It's truly going to shine on your 4K HDR TV, especially on your big giant A1E 65-inch OLED TV or your C7 OLED TV. You're truly going to appreciate, oh my God, look at this. Now you can't see that because you don't have it in your possession. But once you get it this holiday season, you're going to look at this video, you're going to say, God damn it, Mr. 4K was right. He was right. And this is why I stand by Xbox, because of Phil Spencer. Not because I'm not a fanboy. I'm not. And people know I'm not a fanboy. You've seen me do hundreds of videos on Sony PlayStation. Hundreds of videos on PlayStation VR and PC and HTC Vive, Oculus Rift, etc., 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 etc. Okay, my channel speaks for itself. I have over 2,000 videos. It speaks for itself. I would like for somebody to make a video about me, but good luck, because I'm going to discredit you immediately, because you got nothing on me, because I'm not a fanboy. I'm doing this just to give my stance, to defend this console and this trademark, because I personally believe that it's been getting a lot of unnecessary criticism. It's been getting a lot of unnecessary criticism. If I thought that Xbox was a piece of shit and it was a garbage console and I wouldn't pay a dime for it, I'd be the first one to make a video and say it's a piece of shit, it's garbage, don't freaking buy it. But that's not the case. That's not the case. What Phil Spencer is doing here is truly remarkable. And I would say right now, at the moment, he's the only CEO that truly gives a shit, that truly cares. Alright, maybe for Sony it was Jack Trent, he cared a little bit. He was a good salesman. What Jack Trent was just like he was a good sales pitcher. That's what he was. He was a businessman. I don't think he was a gamer. He was more like of a business corporate salesperson. He knew how to talk. He knew how to sell products. He was like a Wall Street guy. That's what I look at Jack Trent. That's what he really is. It's a businessman, salesman. That's what he is. Phil Spencer, it's not that. He's not even dressed as a businessman, salesman. He is us. He's the gamer, man. He's the one that helped create these games, man. He worked for Microsoft to develop all these graphical enhancement and architectures and engines. So he worked with Microsoft, and he cares about the games. He loves games, man. He's not a fanboy either. He's got all of the consoles, but he does work for Microsoft, and he has to do the best possible job to give the Xbox the best possible facelift and best possible product available to us. And he's doing that. He's giving us the best possible product available. There's nothing I can find wrong here with the Xbox One X. And I guarantee you, the pre-orders are still on hold. They're having some issues with the I don't know, it has to go through government or something. They have to approve it, and they're having a problem with the China or something. I don't know. There's some issues. I don't know too much of a detail, but they're holding that down a little bit. But as soon as it becomes available, as soon as the pre-orders become available, I'm telling you, the first hour the news comes out that the orders are available, pre-orders are available, you won't be able to pre-order it anymore. The first hour, mark my damn words, the first hour the announcement goes off that the Xbox One X is available for pre-order, guess what? It's going to be sold out. It's going to be sold out right away. Alright, so let me end this video by saying this. Even though I already made my stance on the Xbox many times, number one, as you all know, I'm not a fanboy. But I do like Phil Spencer. I like what he has done with the product. I like what he has done even with the PC cross-platforms. So you can play it from the Xbox to your PC. I like variety that he's doing. I like that he's got the Elite controller. I like that he, within 3.5 years, he was able to give us 2 different variations of consoles and one powerful one out there. Yes, more powerful, the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro. And give us all of that for a really good price, man. For $500. Oppo player, it's $550 plus tax, close to $600. Now, I'm not saying the Oppo is not worth it, but come on, it's just a 4K player. I cannot play video games in 4K. Alright? So, you guys gotta ask yourself a question without being a fanboy. Just put aside the fanboyism for a minute. Hey, if you like Sony, that's okay, man. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You can like whatever the hell you want to like. That's the part of you being a human being, man. I'm not here to tell you you gotta like Microsoft. I'm just here to tell you the facts. This is a factual information. You can take it or leave it any which way you want. Or you can Google it. Everything I said here, you can Google it and you're going to find exactly what I said here to be true. I'm just here to give the facts. And if you call me a fanboy, well, you are the dumbest idiot on the planet of the world. Either A, you don't know me, which obviously you don't, or you're just being an idiot. Because I have everything. And I have 2,000 videos to back that up with the credibility. So if somebody wants to come after me, make a video, please do. You'll give me more views, and I'm going to discredit you with 1 hour video showing you all the products I have and shut you down. Alright, let's look at this, putting aside the fanboyism. I am not a fanboy, but I want to defend this console because the criticism it was getting was unfair. How could you criticize something that's not even released? Don't you think that's unfair? You're criticizing a console and it's not even released. You're bitching about the pricing and it's not even released. It's not even open for goddamn pre-orders, man, and you're still criticizing a console. Come November, come December, come January 2018, then you can give your stance on and say, hey, I don't like this, I don't like that. It's making too much noise, it's overheating, da 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 da. But at the moment, looking at the specs, looking at the value you're getting with this console, it's worth every penny. But me personally, I like Phil Spencer. I really do. I like what he has done. And if it wasn't for Phil Spencer, God knows what would happen with the Xbox. I'm serious. He really saved the company. And I know this is hard for you Sony fanboys to understand this. I know it's hard for you to understand this. But he did save Microsoft. This is a fact. This is a fact. He did save Microsoft and he did save the Xbox. And we're living that proof right now. And all of this bashing and crapping on the Xbox is going to change once people get the possession of the Xbox in their hands. I know it. Once everybody has the possession of this console in their hands, everyone, I mark your words, even the ones who made videos about it and start trashing and talking shit about it, they're all going to make videos and say, wow, oh man, this really looks awesome, man. This Forza 7 looks amazing. This Crackdown 3 looks way better than what I saw on the E3. Wow. Wow, everything loads faster, everything moves faster. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. There's going to be a lot of wows out there. Wow this, wow that. And it's going to be the same exact people on YouTube that trash the console without even having possession of it. Now, one more thing I want to say before I end this video. I'm going to say something here. I don't give a, quite frankly, I don't give a damn how you like it or don't like it. I don't live my life based on how people feel and their goddamn feelings. I'm just here to tell you the truth, which I already have said on YouTube many times. The reason I personally don't have that many YouTuber friends, it's because of this one reason alone. Because they're not being honest with their subscribers. They're doing their videos for one reason only: views and revenue. And if they tell you they're not making any money off of it, bullshit. No one, and I do mean no one, is going to waste their goddamn time out of their daily lives to make a video for free. It ain't going to fucking happen. I don't care what they tell you. I don't care what they say. It's not going to fucking happen. That's the fact. That's the human nature. Even though I know they're going to deny this, number one. And number two, they're always looking for some sort of drama. They're always looking for some sort of like trend. What YouTubes are these days is a bunch of trendiness. They're looking for a trend. What is there for me to talk about today? Oh, man. Oh, here's a new trend. Microsoft this, Sony that, Nintendo this and that, and Sony this and that, and Nintendo versus Sony, and Sony versus Xbox, and Xbox versus this, and da-da-da-da-da. They're looking for the trends. So they can start, or if they can't find a trend, they're going to find some YouTuber out there and like, oh, look at this idiot, let's talk about him. Or look at that guy, let's talk about him. Why? Well, they're doing that because they need material. They need something to keep their viewings, to keep their subscriber base growing, man. They're hoping to make it big on YouTube so they don't have to work their piece of shit job. I understand that. I get that. But here's the deal. None of you guys will be PewDiePie. And here, let me explain why. Neither I, neither you, neither anybody out there. I don't give a fuck how hard you try to make your videos look good. The reason you're never going to be a PewDiePie is because of the algorithm. Algorithm that PewDiePie has achieved since 2005. He's out there, man. PewDiePie could make a video a minute and 50 seconds, 2 minutes. Actually, he could make a 2-minute video, him sitting on the toilet, taking shit and not saying a word and reading the magazine. 50 million views. 100 million views in the next few days. Do you know why? Because he's on that algorithm. Everyone will see his goddamn video. The first thing you will see when you click on YouTube channel, you will see his video first show up. Featured videos. Boom. His. So millions of people are going to click on that, not because they're going to like the video, but because they want to see what the hell is this about. So they're going to click on it. That's called the algorithm. I know people actually who work at Silicon Valley, at the Google, and they told me this. They fucking told me this. I cannot give you their names for a variety of reasons, but they told me this is the algorithm. That algorithm that's there. I don't give a shit if you have 8K red camera, a super high-end James Cameron studio, and you made like an avatar-looking YouTube video, man. Okay, it doesn't fucking matter. You're not on that algorithm. No one's gonna find your goddamn video, man. You have to be on that algorithm. If you're not on that algorithm, that PewDiePie is on that level, you're never gonna reach those subscribers. So that's the last thing I want to say, and it's been a 35-minute video. Hopefully you guys like this video, and hopefully this video clarifies some things about me that's kind of behind my back are being said by other YouTubers, and neither one of these fucking YouTubers have the balls to like say it to me face to face, or to have a like Skype connection with me and talk to me like via Skype and address some of these issues. But I know. I just want to clarify a couple of things about me here, and why I take a stand on defending the Xbox One X. Not because I'm a fanboy, but because I like what Phil Spencer has done. And if you ask Adam Sessler will tell you the same thing. He likes what Phil Spencer has done so far with the Xbox. All right, guys. I hate to bring him up into this, but if you go to his Twitter page, if you ask Adam Sessler, he'll definitely tell you he likes uh, the the trajectory that Phil Spencer took with the Xbox from 2013 disaster to a much better place that we are in right now. And the numbers speak for itself. Factual information speak for itself. Not the hearsay agendas that are out there floating around on this cancerous gaming community that we are in. Okay? All right, so that's all I have to say. Think of it as like a press conference shit or something. So there you have it. I said my piece. You can like it, you can hate it, you can unsubscribe, subscribe. It's a free will. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. It's your life, man. You're free. Life is short. Do what you want to do. I'm not here to tell you to like something, nor am I here to tell you don't dislike something. I'm just here to tell you my piece and to tell you how I feel. You can take it any which way you want. All right, guys. I'm out. Peace. Later.